Hey, this is Matt with the Nampa Hiker channel. I'm going to show you a modification for a good old classic. This is the American GI Canteen Cook Kit. I'm going to open this up and show you what I did to make it work just a little bit better. Stay tuned. Okay, so here you have the cook kit opened up right here. You obviously have your stainless steel canteen, and right here you have your nesting cup, and this right here is to put a stove underneath it. Now what you can do is you could put tablets in here, like the Esbit tablets, or you could put an alcohol stove underneath there. I usually would use an alcohol stove underneath it, and the way that this works, I've seen it used actually a couple different ways. One way is the people use it just, actually you have to turn this over, they turn it over like that, and then they use it just like this, where it actually sits in there. The problem with that is then when you have the fire, there's no room along the sides for it to vent at all, and then the flames just don't really seem to do all that well. Also, when you go to pick it up, this is what happens. The whole thing comes up. Now, I was watching Hiram Cook's channel, and I'll provide the link right about here to his channel, and he talked to an old soldier apparently, or someone who knew better, and they said no, what you do is you actually spin it around like that so the shapes don't line up perfectly, and then it just sits like that, and that way you have plenty of room for it to vent. The only problem with that is, honestly, unless you're on perfectly flat ground, you're not going to be able to do that and feel secure. I'd be afraid that it would fall over or tip down. So what I decided to do is I just got my trusty file out. I have a round file that I picked up over at, I think it was Harbor Freight for a couple bucks. I picked up a whole set of files, and basically I just put this little notch here, this little notch here, this notch here, and right there, and I simply put this in. These are little tent stakes that I have. They're just from a cheap old Walmart tent, and I would never use them out in the field. So you just basically put this here, and that gives you a platform, and then you can rest your cup in any configuration, and it's nice and stable, and you can go ahead and do some cooking in it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do a quick boil test on this to see how well it works. So hold on for that. Okay, let's see how well this works. I have right here my Trangia stove knockoff. This is made by Esbit. It's called the Esbit Spirit Stove, and actually it's an excellent stove. It works great. It takes only a couple seconds to prime up, and once it catches prime, what I'm going to do here is just set this right over like that. It's here, about to prime up there. We're going to get bloom any second. And there it goes. It just bloomed. It ignited. So I'm going to set my cup down. And there we go. That works great. It's nice. It's stable. It's lightweight. And I'm not going to get all technical and tell you how many ounces I put in, how much water I put in. It doesn't matter. I filled the cup up like over halfway, which is about a cup and a half of water. And this thing boils water extremely rapidly. So anyway, that's my modification. It's really simple. You can just pick up one of these cook kits, probably at an Army Navy surplus store for like 10-15 bucks. And if you like it the way it comes, great. If you want to modify it, again, just you know, get a file and just do those couple little notches there right across from each other and put some tent stakes in there, just the cheap ones. If you want to upgrade this, this is actually the World War II. I think it's stainless steel. It might be aluminum. It feels like stainless though. And basically, you could trade this one out for one of the plastic bottles if you want to lighten it up a little bit. But this is a good system. If you want to go backpacking and you want to have a complete cook kit right there, then you're good to go. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. God bless. Happy trails.